During a chaotic chase through a science lab, Tom and Jerry accidentally tumbled into a strange machine shaped like a time-traveling Jeep. Jerry, trying to hide, pressed a big red button labeled Mesozoic Era. Whoosh! The machine shook, and the world outside the windows became a blur of colors. When it stopped, they were in a steamy, green jungle filled with giant, strange plants. They had traveled back in time. Before they could even argue, Tom spotted a giant, meaty dinosaur bone. His eyes turned into hearts. He grabbed it and started gnawing. Roar! A gigantic, angry Tyrannosaurus Rex appeared. The bone was its lunch. Tom and Jerry, still holding the bone, ran for their lives as the T-Rex's massive feet shook the ground behind them. They dove into a bush to hide. The T-Rex was sniffing around, getting closer and closer. Just as it was about to find them, a shadow fell over them. A pterodactyl swooped down. But it didn't want to eat them. It was curious. It picked up Tom by the collar of his fur and Jerry by the tail with its beak and carried them high into the sky. They were flying over the prehistoric park. They saw volcanoes, sparkling lakes, and herds of giant dinosaurs. It was amazing and terrifying. The pterodactyl dropped them off on a high, rocky cliff and flew away, leaving them stranded. They had to get down. Tom saw a giant, slide-like leaf and decided to slide down. Jerry, not trusting Tom's plan, held on tight. It was a fun ride at first, but it ended in a sticky, tar pit swamp. They were sinking. Tom's heavy body was pulling them down faster. Jerry, being light, scrambled onto Tom's head. They were arguing, splashing in the sticky goo. Suddenly, they saw a friendly-looking, long-necked Brachiosaurus drinking from the swamp. It didn't mind the tar. In a moment of desperation, Tom did something he never thought he would do. He asked Jerry for help. "Jerry, you're lighter. Climb onto its tail," Tom yelled. Jerry understood. He leaped from Tom's head onto the Brachiosaurus's giant tail. He tickled the very tip with a feather he found. The dinosaur's tail twitched and lifted out of the tar. Jerry quickly climbed up the tail like a rope onto the dinosaur's back. Then, he found a strong vine and threw one into Tom. Tom grabbed it, and the Brachiosaurus, feeling the tickle, walked forward, pulling Tom right out of the sticky swamp. They were saved. As a thank you, the Brachiosaurus gave them a ride. But on their way, they heard a sad little cry. A baby Triceratops was stuck between two big rocks, and its herd was gone. Tom and Jerry looked at each other and nodded. They had to help. Tom, using his strength, pushed one of the rocks. Jerry, using his small size, squeezed into the gap and tickled the baby's feet. The baby Triceratops wiggled and pushed, and with a final pop, it was free